Hello, and welcome to another episode of Worst Collection Ever. This is the show where we tell you about the worst comic book collection in existence, and it just happens to belong to us. I'm Jen.
I'm Shawn. And thank you for being here, everybody.
We're here again.
Yeah.
Another week.
Yeah, we're here again talking about comics in a fun and tawdry way that does
Tawdry.
that works best for us.
Tawdry's a good word.
And I think works best for other people. Actually, I kind of actually want to take a moment here. I don't get a chance very often. I forget to look at, like, if we get any reviews.
Oh, yeah.
And
I never look.
Yeah, but we had 2 5-star reviews this year.
Woo!
On Apple Podcasts.
That's like more than many years.
Yes, it is. Because previously to that, the podcast, it kind of makes sense, I guess, because we were all gone for 2 years. But the last one was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, which I don't actually even remember reading. So I want to read these real quick.
Sure,
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
This one's from 3 years ago. It's from Cooper McBride. 5 stars.
Woohoo!
The most fun allowed by law.
That's funny.
Jen and Shawn constantly bring the funny as they examine not very good comics from all eras. If you like your comics fun, this is the podcast for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And then we got one in back in January of this year.
Oh, man.
January 10th from Flora Lunar. Lunar. 5 stars. I'm a huge fan of Jen's blog, Last Ditch Effort.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Do yourself a favor and read her reviews. They're great.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Your the Gilmore Girls reviews, right?
I had a lot of Gilmore Girls reviews.
You did the entire series.
I did everything, yeah.
Yeah.
I did all of them because I had never seen the show before. So I read, I watched all of them because they were all on Netflix and I had, time.
It's a bit, that show's got its fans, man.
It does. It does. It still gets traffic to this day, that blog. So, and I haven't obviously I've done with the series, so I haven't written anything else for it, but yeah.
But it's enduring. It's enduring content.
People really love it. I think it's still on Netflix, actually. So it's like something that people can always get into.
Yeah.
And then, they start watching it. They want to know what other people think. And sadly, they end up on my blog. And that's kind of a nightmare for some people.
It's like you and like the Gilmore guys were like.
The Gilmore guys was a big deal, too. Because I remember I was doing it and then they came out.
They were like, it was like around the same time.
Yeah, but I had already been doing it for like 2 years maybe at that point. Because I was only doing like one and then maybe one. It took forever.
It took a long time.
I had to actually do, I think it ended up being like 2 a week. So I could finish it before the revival.
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
So I had to really step on the gas.
There's what, 6 seasons, I think?
7 seasons and a revival. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a lot.
But they enjoy your blog.
Oh, thank you.
And found this podcast through that.
Oh, nice.
Came for Jen's snark and hilarity and stayed for the chemistry and banter between her and Shawn. Love you guys and your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
That's very nice.
That is
very
nice.
And last one. Hi there. 5 stars. This is from May 17th, 2025. So we're this is kind of fresh. From Rick Taz.
Oh, yeah. Our buddy.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he gives us this review here. Hey, guys. Great shows. I'm catching up. It's been a few weeks. So I'm up to the JSA April.
Oh, JS April, yeah.
Just to remind you guys, doing a great job. Just want to give you a reminder. If you're really interested in the Guy Gardner, I've got the complete one from when he was a Green Lantern all the way past Warrior. So let me know. So
that's a lot.
I mean, I think I might.
You have a lot of them because I was looking last night. I was like, oh, look at all these Guy Gardners.
I might have all of them.
You have a whole shit ton of them. Like I said, I went through our comics last night because I was trying to get all my stuff in one section, and you have a ton of Guy Gardner.
I do. The run itself is only like 40 some odd issues.
Yeah, so you probably have it all, I think.
I think I'm pretty close.
You'll have to look.
There might be like 1 or 2 that I'm missing. I'd have to double check.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rick's a good fan of the show too. Big fan of the show, and I appreciate the review.
Yeah.
So we got some decent reviews.
That's fun.
And in recent ones, because I was just looking on there. I was just poking around because I usually use Spotify.
Yes.
I just happened to be on Apple Podcasts, just poking around on our feed, and I noticed we had some reviews, and I was like, oh, I didn't know people did that.
That's exciting.
We might have reviews on Spotify. I might have to look for those.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nonetheless, that's exciting. You want to talk about Casa Bonita?
Yeah. So Casa Bonita is a really weird restaurant here in Denver. A lot of people know about it because of South Park put it on an episode, and I spent a very long time explaining to people that it is real with the whole waterfall and the cliff divers, and it looks like a big castle and a strip mall, the whole nine. So it is real. What happened is about, I don't know, 2 years ago? It was probably during the pandemic, maybe before, maybe 2021-ish. The guys from South Park actually bought Casa Bonita. So they closed it down, and Casa Bonita was notorious for having the shittiest food you could possibly ever imagine.
It reeked of chlorine.
It still kind of does because of the pool and the cliff divers. But the food was terrible, and it has been terrible my whole life. And that has been like the joke, that Casa Bonita's always has terrible food, except for the sopapillas. So they closed it down. They like brought in some like really fancy chef. I want to say that she had like a Michelin star, maybe not, or maybe she worked for someone who did. I don't know. She was a very, I think she's still there. Big famous chef. And then they reopened it. But when they reopened it, it was like a production. Like it's a production to get in there. You have to make reservations. You have to like put down money. So if you don't show, it's like a reservation thing. If you don't show for your reservation, they charge you. Like it's a whole thing. And like there was a whole list that you had to be on to try to get like invited to come to Casa Bonita. And I was on it for like years, never got invited. So finally, we were off on Friday for reasons. And my dad has been making noise about wanting to go to Casa Bonita to see it again. So finally we made reservations and went, thanks to Shawn for actually making those reservations, because I was going to just walk in, and you can't do that. So we went. It was all right. Food was better, I think.
Food was much better. It definitely...
I liked the chips.
Yeah, their chips were...
I'm really sad that they didn't sell like a bag of those chips in the fucking store. I would have bought them.
I know, but the thing is, I think they're probably just like wholesale chips from like some place, but we don't know where. I just don't know where they're from. They were just
really good, okay?
Well, I like chips. I like tortilla chips that have like a good... Sometimes they have like a lime dusting on them.
That's the thing. They had like a lime taste, and they were like thick, so they could like hold salsa and stuff.
They were thick. The salsa was pretty thin, but that's fine because... But these chips were like substantial.
Honestly, like...
Because then I used it after to pick up my, because I got a
burrito? No.
I got tacos. I got the green chili tacos. And after, whatever's left, I was using the chips, and it was like substantial. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was using them to like, because I got enchiladas, and they came with like refried beans, and I was like scooping the beans with the chips because it's delicious. I honestly I don't know if I'd go there to eat again, but I wouldn't mind if they had like a late at night bar thing where like only adults were allowed in at
that would be really
9,
cool.
Where like you go in and you can get like chips and salsa and like margaritas. And I would be fucking thrilled to just sit there and do that.
That's actually a really good idea, and I'm surprised they couldn't just do that.
Well, maybe they will.
I don't know, man.
I mean, maybe they'll start doing it, but they were fucking packed. It was crazy.
A Friday afternoon.
I have never seen it that busy. I will tell you that in like years, because we've went before in the middle of the day, and like no one is there. And now it's just, the guy was like, yeah, we'd serve like 3,000 to 4,000 people a day. And
dude, that's
like,
crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
So we did that, and that was fun. What else happened? We saw the Lego Batman thing got announced.
Yeah. That was last week sometime. I wasn't expecting this.
I'm excited.
There was a announcement, because there's like a games fest thing, whatever they announced about the games. One of the games they announced was Lego Batman Legacy. And if you've listened to the show, you know that we are fans.
You love the Lego games.
I love it. I love playing some of these Lego games. They're just so fucking silly, and
they're fun.
They're fun, and they're just cute. But they also like do a lot of service for using certain characters, and and having some deep cuts and that, just for people to play as Lego people.
Yeah.
Like I want to play as Swamp Thing and Dr. Fate, and it's like, well, you're gonna get them in the DC games, they're gonna show up in there, and those are always fun. And I'm excited because they're gonna do a Batman one. Usually the Batman, obviously Lego Batman, just in general, a big deal. It even has a whole movie. They're gonna put out the Lego Batman Legacy, which is going to, I think, cover all of the movies in some way.
It's supposed to.
Which is what they did with...
They did with Star Wars.
They did it with...
Didn't they do it with Jurassic Park, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did it with Star Wars, Jurassic Park. They did it with the Avengers up to like a certain point.
Okay.
Or the Marvel stuff. Like, they found ways to, like, just include all that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. You know, so Batman Legacy is going to be great. And
it's going to be fun.
I just... know because there's already a... They showed something like a Batman Returns. So
yeah.
like, that's right up Jen's alley.
Oh, of course it is. I'm excited for that.
I already know that there's going to be a part where you're just going to walk around and talk to cats.
I hope so.
Because that's what you do in that game. That you in the one Marvel game, you had to be like, you run into like Black Panther, and he's like, I need help finding all these important cats.
Oh.
And he's like, and you go and find the cats, and they go, Wah! And they follow you, and they go to Black Panther, and he's like, hey, thank you. To see you, you know, or whatever.
Oh, I bet you're going to have to help Selena find her cats.
I think you're going to be helping Selena just find Adam. Yeah, it's just going to be a lot.
Cute.
And it's funny because they have this. They put out as part of the promotion. They put out like this like fake like Gotham newspaper.
Yeah, it was really
cover,
funny.
And it's just like baby millionaire returns to Gotham.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, because it's kind of like I think it's like. You know, kind of like Batman Returns or Batman Begins-ish.
Well, there's definitely Batman Begins because you could see him like having to climb the mountain for the flower type of thing that was in there. But it was like, you know, baby billionaire returns to Gotham, and then like on the corner it was like quotes from people, and it had a picture of a cat, and his name was Professor Fluffington. And it was so cute.
It's just like he's like,
and it just
meow.
says meow. I was like, oh my God, it's adorable.
I can't wait. And it's like, now I have something to look forward to in 2026.
Hey, there you go. That's exciting.
I have a reason to live.
Well, yay. Finally.
Live!
Finally, we found something.
Just, want to mention Peacemakers Season 2 came out over the week, last week, like on Thursday last week. Yeah. And watched the first episode, and there's full frontal nudity. That's good.
There is full frontal nudity in there. I totally forgot about that till right now. I was like, what is happening in this show? But it doesn't matter. Yeah,
well, I think what we'll do is once the
we don't want to spoil anything, so
you should go and watch it. And also, for the first time, I actually watched the Robot Chicken DC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was fun. I had watched that already. Yeah.
I'm surprised you never told me to watch it.
No.
Like you never were like, oh, you should watch that, because it's totally something right up my alley.
Oh no, I don't know. I just never thought about it.
As far as like having like random characters and stuff like that.
Just random shit happening.
Just random shit, and just also a lot of a lot of plastic cocks.
A lot, way more plastic cocks than I expected when I first saw it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, a lot of plastic cocks, and obviously it's Robot Chicken, but it's also it's on Max, so it's uncensored.
Yes.
So there's quite a bit of everything in there.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Batman Nightcast is back with new episodes every month.
This time, we're covering the Dark Knight stories we overlooked in previous iterations of this show.
Anyway, I'm Chris Franklin.
And I'm Ryan Daly.
Join us as we find our joy with Batman Comics chronicling the Caped Crusaders' first adventures with the Boy Wonder.
Thrill as we review the fiendish plots of a who's who of villains like Poison Ivy, Killer Croc, Gentleman Ghost, and Clayface 3.
If this is a bit, I don't understand it.
Hey Kids, comics by legendary creators Don Newton, Neil Adams, Marshall Rogers, and Bill Sienkiewicz.
Plus, the single greatest Batman story ever told.
It all comes back to Batman Nightcast.
I don't know what's happening right now.
New episodes every month.
Batman Nightcast, part of the Fire and Water Podcast Network.
Wanna make something of it?
Did you fall on your head?
So, this week, we are going to continue the Catwoman little arc we've been reading here, the Catwoman Year 2.
Yes, Catwoman Year 2, Part 2 of 3. This is Catwoman Volume 2, number 39, from November 1996. And the cover here is Selena in her new purple costume, as she debuted last week.
That's what happened at the end of the last issue.
She's in the Babylicious costume.
Shawn's favorite costume.
My favorite costume. And she is standing here with her whip, and there's also Two Faces coin sitting there between her legs. And then at the top you have like a black and white of Two-Face, Robin, Joker, and then you have Batman kind of
standing there too, kind of off to the side.
And off the side. And then there's also the bat signal, but it's been defaced by the Joker. I was just thinking about this. I just want to point this out. Like, Two-Face in here actually looks a lot more like Aaron Eckhart in this book.
You know what? You're probably right about that.
It's
interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah, just kind of seeing him in this one, I'm like, he doesn't tip. I mean, he looks like Two-Face, obviously, but it's not the usual, like, I guess, Robert Davi.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Robert Davi could have played Two-Face. You didn't need no makeup. Just paint one side of his face purple, and he's like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's me, Robert Davi.
I'm a piece of shit. Robert Davi is in some shitty movie I was watching. He's doing a fully clothed sex scene.
Fully clothed?
Yeah, but
wait. So, like, are we to assume just his dick is out, or
yes? But he is fully clothed.
But is it
the
like
woman is naked?
Oh,
woman is naked on top doing her thing. He is fully clothed.
Oh, so she had time to go. This isn't like, oh my god, we just have to do it right now. Quick, pull your dick out. I'll hike my dress up.
I think we're supposed to it's insinuated there was some sort of, because like he plays like a cop or like a PI or just something.
Sure.
And you're supposed to assume that, you know, some sort of passion was involved, but he's fully clothed.
Well, because that's the thing. Usually if you're doing the fully clothed, it's because it's like, oh my god, let's just do the quickie right here, and both of you remain mostly clothed.
No.
But for her to be completely naked, I'm like, so is that like some sort of like kink maybe?
No, I just think it's just part of the story. I think it is because they're just in a regular ass bed.
Or because they're just like, we're not going to make him get naked.
No, either that or he's like, I ain't getting naked. I don't get naked for no one.
Hey, fair enough, man. I can't blame you.
Yeah, I respect that, but it's just also like,
it's weird because she's totally naked.
Yeah, she's totally naked, and she's just on top of it.
Yeah, because I was like, well, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, it's kind of erotic, where he's clothed and I'm totally naked, and it's like an erotic thing.
No, it's not erotic.
Oh, okay. Just checking. I don't know.
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm sure that the words erotic and Robert Davi have never been uttered
until now.
But not in a sentence where it makes sense.
True.
In a way where it's like, wow, that erotic Robert Davi scene. It's like, nope, nobody's ever said that.
Ew.
Yeah, so that's the cover. And
we found the cat.
Yes, we found the cat. The cat is actually a part of Two-Face's scar meat.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which I think is fun. And then you have the story here itself. It's called, the issue, or the title of the issue is Night Moves.
Like that Robert Seger or Bob Seger song?
Bob Seger, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Night Moves, the O is replaced by the coin.
Yes.
And also, Catwoman's head is kind of like in between the two words.
Yeah, she's just like poking her head up over the top. All you can see is like her eyes.
And you can also see her hands. It's also she's going to steal where the people's names are.
Maybe she is.
I think that'd be great if this was like a live action thing or something like that. She would have did that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I would have enjoyed it.
Yeah, been fun.
Yeah, Doug Munch, writer, Jim Ballant, artist, Mark Pennington, inker.
Sweet.
So yeah, we start off where we pick up from last week with Two-Face just screaming at his coin on the ground.
And he's like, we are going to kill this woman. And Penguin is like, no, man, like, she let me out. I'm going to just do whatever the fuck I want, which, smart.
Penguin literally is just like, she let us out and I'm going to go.
Yeah.
So
I don't actually have to do anything. So
I don't have to listen to you. You look ridiculous in that suit. I
mean, he does. Let's be honest. So Penguin just like bounces, which smart. So Penguin leaves, and Joker, I don't know, something moth.
He's white. Well, the moth is in the beginning of this panel here. Like,
yeah.
In this panel, he's like a
cat looking
like a cat, or just like a animal, just like obsessed.
This characterization of the Joker is really strange.
It is strange.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just, I don't know what we were going for, but I feel like it doesn't work very well.
It's chaotic, but it's also
but chaotic in like a dumb way.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, I mean, in Joker, maybe he's not supposed to be fun, but I don't know. I feel like other representations I've read of him, he at least feels like he's paying attention.
Yeah.
This one just feels like he's saying whatever he wants because he wants to say it.
Like, not till much later in this book.
Yeah.
He does get to be more like Joker.
Sure.
But this stuff with him, like, he sees this moth, he grabs this moth, and then he's like, something moth, or something, look at these wings. I only dance with the same partner.
He's like, these are like bat wings, and I only dance with one partner. It's the same partner every time, which means it's Batman. He leaves Two-Face too, because he's like, I gotta go fuck with Batman. I'll see you later.
Right.
And so Two-Face is like, fine, I will find other henchmen.
Who he goes, other executioners to enforce the sentence, and the guys he finds.
Oh my God.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to those guys.
I think it was just funny if we just cut to it. And it was just like, oh, those guys.
Yeah.
But we catch up with Catwoman. She is looking at inside the museum at the, because we mentioned it last week briefly that she was going to.
She's casing the museum because she wants to steal this thing.
There's some sort of Egyptian or some sort of item that she wants.
Yeah.
And, but I do like her putting them on the glass in this picture here.
Oh, yeah, she absolutely puts them on the glass.
She's like, look at my new outfit.
I mean, she kind of can't help it. They're just so big.
I know.
That all she can do is put them on the glass. Because, like, if she didn't, she wouldn't be able to see in because she has so much space between, her boob and her chest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a lot of boobs.
I like to think that Sir Mix-a-Lot is nodding accomplished.
Oh, he's really excited. He's so happy right now.
Because as we pointed out in a previous episode with him and Michael Bolton.
Oh, yeah.
Reading.
Because in the Superman Glass Case of Emotion episode.
That's right.
He was like, oh, put him on the glass. And then they both wrote classic songs.
Classic song. Well, he wrote because there was a thing about if we can't be lovers,
how can we be lovers if we can't be friends? Yeah, because like for some reason Lana was like, I guess we're not, we can't be involved. And Superman was like, we weren't.
And then he laughs at her.
Anyway.
But he's like, yeah, but I just imagined like, because it's obviously after, this is 1996.
Yeah.
So Sir Mix-a-Lot has already been.
He's so happy right now.
He's been he already, Baby Got Back and all those songs came out.
Yeah.
So he's very much like, you know what? I've made it in this world.
He has.
So yeah, Catwoman's case in this joint. She's like, well, you know what? It's too late right now.
Yeah.
So how about I go home? And also I need to find a boat.
A boat is a very important part of my plan. So I got to get a boat tomorrow. I'm going to go home, sleep, and then any hour after dark, 20 minutes after the hour, I can enact my plan.
Yeah, because she's timing out like how the
like
guys
where the
go
guards are and all that
thing.
sort of stuff.
Because we do see this one guard. He just goes to where the dinosaurs are. And he just goes Jurassic Dark.
Yeah, that guy's a dork. Because it's like dark and they're just walking around with like a flashlight and he's just making jokes.
Yeah.
We go to the next day and we start out. It's getting dark again. And we start out in Wayne Manor. Bruce is waking up.
Second time in a row where we're catching Bruce in his morning, quote unquote, morning routine.
He is waking up. Apparently can't put his own bathrobe on. Gotta have Alfred do that. So he's just standing there with his arms out. Like, so Alfred has to put this freaking robe on him. It is ridiculous. It is truly the man of leisure who can't even dress himself. He has to have a valet or whatever they're called, like fucking Downton Abbey.
Yeah, right.
They always show up. So Alfred says, what does Alfred say here? He doesn't even like make some sort of joke.
Okay, Alfred's like, yeah, I trust you slept well. And he's like, Bruce is like, oh, well, you're probably wrong. And Alfred's like, oh, I would say you should count sheep, but
maybe you should count cats.
Count cats. And Bruce is like,
and
stop
Bruce
it.
is like, you know what, Alfred, that's not fucking funny. And all of us are like, actually, it's really fucking funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
Because Alfred's great.
Alfred
all the time. We love him so much.
And Alfred, rightfully so, points out, he's like, hey, man,
yeah, because
I know you don't want to be.
Bruce is going through this whole thing where he's like, he like touches his little scratch, and he's like, I cannot be attracted to a criminal, Alfred. It's just something I can't do. Can't do it. And Alfred's like, Bruce, like, I just want to say, like, you've been like in your mission and like really intense about it because that's what you do. But it's been kind of nice that you've been a little bit human.
Yeah.
And the fact that you are attracted to this woman makes you slightly human, which we like.
Yeah, we enjoy seeing you be cool with
be a regular fucking person, man.
It just feels better.
Yeah. It feels better when you're, not as intense. Maybe not collecting whips to put on your weird penguin gun. And all that other shit that he does. And Bruce is like, no. And he goes into the Batcave where Alfred has prepared him breakfast. And he has, I believe, eggs and a croissant.
We got eggs. Okay, here's what we got. We got 2 pieces of toast. Which
one of Shawn's favorite things is superheroes eating. So we got that in this issue.
Yeah, we got a glass of something.
I'm assuming orange juice, maybe?
Orange juice or maybe water or milk.
Ew, milk.
Yeah, I don't know that. Actually, I don't know about milk. You probably have the dairy shits later.
Well, not only that, but like, ugh. Do you want to drink like a whole glass of milk and then like go jump off a building?
I'm Batman. So we got toast, 2 pieces of toast, 2 eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the yellows.
Oh, he does eat egg yellows.
So there's I mean, you'd think it would just be egg whites, but no. We gotta represent. What's the thing? You want to make sure you know that they're eggs there.
Well, that's true.
You
So
can't
that's
just draw
probably
like
why.
a blob and be like, I guess that's eggs.
It is possible that perhaps Bruce eats them the way I do, where you cut around the yolk and just eat the white part, which is an insane way to eat eggs.
And then Alfred keeps the yellows somewhere, and then all the people, all the servant friends get together later and eat all the egg yellows.
You know, it was really. Did I ever tell you about that time where?
You went to a restaurant?
Yeah, I had taken my sister. My sister had foot surgery, because she played hockey for a long time, and so her feet were fucked up from the skates. So she had to have foot surgery, and so she was home for like, I don't know, like a week straight before she could leave. So finally, when she could get out of the house, we went to IHOP. And I took her to IHOP, and we got whatever we usually get at IHOP, and I ate everything except for the yolks, because I never eat yolks, unless it's over hard. I don't like them when they're runny, because I'm, again, weird. And the server came and just looked and went, "Oh, you left the eyeballs." It just took the plate away, and I was like, I guess I did.
Yeah.
Egg yellows. Anyway.
Okay, so we got 2 pieces of toast, 2 eggs,
Mm-hmm.
2 a pile of what appears to be
Maybe it's grits.
grits, because there's butter. It looks like there's butter on it.
But this is New Jersey, and Alfred's British. Where's he getting grits?
Well, maybe it's hash browns. We just can't really do. Maybe there's not drawn accurately.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm just gonna say.
I'm like, what else?
But they're clear. So I was like, maybe they're grits
it could. Maybe it's just like a spoonful of yogurt. I don't know.
with butter on it.
I don't know. Bruce is weird, man.
That's
I don't
true.
know what he's
There
doing.
is. And 2 croissants. So
They're little. They're small.
They're little croissants, but I don't know. I kind of pointed out. I was like, that's a lot of carbs.
Yeah, I can't imagine Bruce would actually eat this many carbs. I kind of feel like his Batmaning also hides some sort of weird, disordered eating.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like he would not eat, like he goes for the croissant. Like he doesn't touch the eggs. He's like chewing on it, and he looks like kind of happy. Maybe he really loves his croissant. And of course, everywhere he goes, there's bats in the background. This is the Bat Cave, therefore it makes a little bit more sense than what we see later, because the Bat Cave is full of bats, obviously.
He knows about the escape criminals. He also knows about the exhibit.
Yeah, he's like, I know she's going after the exhibit, so I got to step up my patrols around the museum because I know she's going to hit it. And as that's happening, he hears like an APB. Or no, he gets in the car when he hears that.
We get to that part later.
Yeah.
But now this is where we get Catwoman waking up.
Oh, that's right.
Having a nude sleep with all of her cats.
Yeah, because Catwoman, again, doesn't wear any underwear under her costume and apparently sleeps in the nude.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you're that hot, you would. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, she's putting on this costume, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, it's
again.
like ass to fucking viewer. Like, she's presenting.
This is
the way she puts this costume on. No one has ever put a costume on like this before.
Yeah, this is.
She was just like, hey, last time you liked how my tits looked on the cover. Do you like how my ass looks in this panel? In this panel, because it's like literally, her proportions are even fucked up. It's just like her ass is just there.
Yeah, her ass is actually like way far out of past her body.
Like her back must be like double the size it normally is in order for her to get this
she's
ass.
Crazy because like she's not bending over, but like her back is like
really curved.
It's like at a 90-degree angle. Yeah. It's crazy.
It is crazy. So maybe she has no spine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's just like, look at my ass. So
you got no spine. That's cool.
You got a great view of her ass with her here. So she puts her costume on, and she's like, all right, well, those guys are gonna take care of it, because she sees the newspaper. And
so now
she says, like, I hope they don't hurt him too much. Like she is worried. She doesn't want them to.
Well, she also wakes up and says, I had a dream about him.
Yeah, they're these two. But she's like, well, I hope they don't hurt him too much. At least not like kill him or whatever. So she's off.
Right. So now this is where Two-Face calls in his reinforcements.
His reinforcements, who I don't know. Is this the Isley brothers? I'm not sure.
The Isley brothers.
I don't know who this is supposed to be.
He gets 4 guys here, 2 of which are smoking.
They do look like they just played a set at some club.
They look like a bunch of guys. I want to call them 4 Dog Night.
Oh, there you go. That works.
Which made me think immediately, because I was for some reason, I thought about this week about the singer of Three Dog Night, Chuck Negron, and the story about how his penis exploded because he had too much sex. Did you hear about this?
That can't be real.
No, it's real. He told it.
You've told me this before, but
I have.
I don't believe it's real.
He says it was
what
real.
What do you mean exploded?
They say he split down the middle.
No! But so these guys could also be the Silver Bullet Band, could be Bob Seger's band.
Oh yeah, sure. These guys could
that guy with the long hair kind of looks like Bob Seger.
Kind of looks like I was trying to think what this guy looked like to me. He looked like because he's like this. Actually, who he looks like? He's a sunglasses version. Is that guy's name Mike from American Movie?
Oh yeah.
Not the director, but his buddy.
His buddy, I think it's Mike.
It's like, I thought I drank third or whatever.
Didn't that guy die?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he passed away recently.
That guy.
But he looks like that guy.
Yeah, I kind of felt like that movie is insane. That movie's a good time, but I will never, ever get over peppermint schnapps and Sprite filled up to the top of a fucking pint glass for Uncle Bill.
Uncle Bill, yeah, he died right after the movie.
Yeah,
it just probably drank those things
because he drank that much peppermint schnapps. My God. Anyway, yes, he could be that guy.
yeah. So you have a. I don't know. I just love these people. You know, this reminds me of the last thing. So there's this episode of Mystery Science Theater. I think it's the Puma Man episode.
Okay.
Where they're watching the movie and the Puma Man is fighting a bunch of guys that look like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he throws somebody at a bunch of people, and one of the robots goes, "Take that, members of Boston."
Hey, honestly, it could be Boston. It could be Chicago.
Ooh, these guys. You know what? I definitely get backup members of Chicago.
100%.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Peter Cetera's friends.
Yes. Yep.
Peter, yep. When you see Peter Cetera and friends, these are the friends.
These are the friends. Yep, 100%.
So, anyways,
so Two-Face is like, hey,
but Two-Face is like, yeah, you guys are pretty nasty dudes, but you guys.
He put them all in jail as a district attorney. But now that he is Two-Face, he wants them to help him kill Catwoman, and one of them just calls her the babe in the costume.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, we must murder. And they're like, well, are we going to get paid? And Two-Face is like,
after you do it.
Yeah. But bullshit. You don't get the money up front. And they're like, I mean, I guess. So
I would be like, no.
Yeah, usually, I always get the money up front. That's the rule, or at least half of it, right? At least get half.
A down payment would be preferred.
I feel like
if I'm going to have to fight Catwoman.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like half is fair.
Right.
Much like when you have like guys do work on your house, you pay half and then pay half when you're done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're like, well, all right, I guess we're your goons. That's that.
Yeah. So we catch up with Joker. He is spray painting, as we saw on the cover. He's defacing the
bat signal. Yeah.
On the roof of the police building or whatever.
Yes. So he went up to the spotlight and he is
somehow he managed to get up there without anybody noticing.
Yeah, and so he has put a big smile, like his grin inside the bat.
It's actually pretty impressive because
it's a pretty good rendering
because there's color in it.
Yeah, no, he did a very good job.
Yeah.
I'm like, you should have like, I don't know, gone into art instead of murder, but
murder, art,
which one? Batman is in his car. Is this where we are?
No. This is where before.
Sorry.
This is before where Joker shoots a laughing gas missile into the GCPD.
Yes, and the missile has his face on it. This is when Joker was branding everything with his face.
Yeah,
which I always appreciate. Branding is important. So he shoots the rocket into the GCPD, and it's laughing gas, and they. I like this one guy laughing.
Here. I was trying to think. I was like, was that Kragan? It's like,
yeah.
Olivia, get some sleep. But first, I think something's really funny. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's like, it's not funny, but it is funny, and everybody starts laughing. So
Gordon's even affected by it because he's just kind of like, oh, I better get to the roof. Hee hee, ha ha.
And we get this like Gordon just became commissioner. He mentions.
Oh, really?
He mentions that somewhere in here. I think maybe when Batman shows up. But so he goes up to the thing and he pulls the lever, and the bat signal with the smile comes up, and Batman sees it. And he's like, I guess I'm not going after Catwoman. I got to go after Joker.
Right.
So that's when he goes and he heads for the signal. And Catwoman sees it too. And she's like, oh, like, I guess he did it like 19 minutes after the hour. And she's like, if he had waited one more minute, his timing would have been perfect. So she's doing her thing. And he's I don't know, got all the guns apparently.
Well, this is Joker. Joker shows up. Joker goes into
back at the police
GCPD
station,
and he murders a bunch of officers.
And
so
he's just like standing there shooting.
Yeah, this is more Joker than This is the more of the Joker that I
yeah, you know what's also strange? I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen him have to wear a mask when he uses his laughing gas.
That's true. Yeah,
I always feel like he was somehow immune to it, but maybe not. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly.
I mean, Batman 89, he's not wearing it.
I don't think so, but
but yeah, he's wearing
got
this
this
gas mask.
Big gas mask, and he's shooting people, and he goes up to Gordon's office, and he's like, "All right, time to redecorate."
Yeah, he's gonna wait for Batman there.
And he's gonna wait for Batman.
Catwoman jumps down into the exhibit, and she finds what she's looking for. It is a millennia-old, priceless miniature.
It's basically a dollhouse.
Dollhouse that is gold.
Yeah, and it has like the pharaoh, his wife, a kid, all, and the cat goddess Bast, like all little figures in this little house.
Uh-huh.
And so she wants it because she thinks it's a representation of something that she never had, which was like a stable family.
Right, and we get like a flashback of her.
Yeah, and this is where we were talking about her origins last week, where we were talking about how like this origin is the one where
her mother
had committed suicide. Her father is just like a drunk and over it. And so he's like, get out of here, Selena, because she's trying to play with these cats that her mother loved. And the cats like don't like her. And so her dad's like, go outside, I fucking hate you, basically. And so she like looks at it and she starts just like crying during the middle of this heist. Because she's got just got one tear.
Where's that?
Go next page. See where she's looking in the window? Do you see her eye there at the top right?
What, over here?
Nope.
Oh, this here.
Yeah. Do you see it?
Yeah, for a second I thought that was part of the exhibit.
No, that's her. That's her eyeball. And she's looking in and like just crying like one single tear, apparently.
Oh.
As she looks in and thinks about how horrible her childhood was.
Yeah.
And her and Batman really do get along very well with the whole trauma thing.
She yoinks it, and then we catch up with...
Trauma bonded.
What?
They're trauma bonded.
They sure are. Catwoman, she gets her thing, and she runs off. She's about to take off with it, and Bruce, or Batman, catches up with Gordon on the roof.
This is where he says, it's like, my first... I've just started this job or something. He mentioned,
just became commissioner.
Yeah, there it is.
I've already lost headquarters.
Yeah.
To a madman. And Batman, like, all right.
And he's like, no, but there's gas in there. I've already seen like 2 dead people. And this is where Batman puts on his like rebreather that has a bat on it.
It's just a fucking bat.
Everything's a bat. He loves branding.
He sure does.
He just loves putting his symbol on shit. So Catwoman, the alarm starts going off. And she leaves her rope hanging from like the skylight. So the guards are like, oh my God, she must have gone out the skylight. Let's go outside. But she actually hid inside of a mummy.
Yes.
Which is actually pretty smart. And then she just like goes out the front door, or the side door anyway. She's like, bye. And is this where she gets in her boat?
Eventually, because
okay.
we keep coming back real fast.
Yeah, it's back and forth. I can't tell
back and forth here because now we're back with Batman, and he uses a mail cart to crash into Gordon's door.
It is very funny to me because there's a mail cart, and for some reason in this mail cart is just a typewriter. And so when he throws...
Oh, no, I think he puts the typewriter in there.
Oh, did he put the typewriter in
so
there?
it would have some weight.
Oh, that's a good idea. So when he hits the thing, the typewriter's just like flying.
Yeah. He's Batman. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, because he's like, this is going to be booby-trapped if I hit it.
Better put this monitor in there.
Yeah, he's like, I got to put this in here so I am not the thing.
Better put this stash of tar heroin.
He's just walking around picking stuff up. Ooh, stapler.
Better put this coffee pot in there.
This is somebody's little poster that says, hang in there, and it's a cat.
That won't do anything, but
I'm still going to put it in there because I think it's important. So I'm going to put that in there. And like, he spends like 45 minutes just selecting things to put into the cart.
Meanwhile, Joker's already gassed half the city.
I found a box of pens. I better put that in there too.
These are fountain pens. I better keep these.
Wait, these have the grippy things. I love the grippy things.
It's one of those pens that's got multiple, you got like a few different clickies.
And it's got the different colors.
500 of them on one pen.
I'm going to put this in my utility belt for later. And then I'm going to tell Alfred to buy a bunch of them.
I'm going to use these. I'm going to highlight. I'm going to write different colors on things.
Batman's just picking up office supplies for himself. Forgets what he's doing. Just going shopping, basically.
Yeah, why not?
But it is funny.
That's a
with
really
this-
nice shredder. I should put that in there too.
Man. Oh. Is this letter opener gold? Like, legit gold.
Oh, this letter opener kind of looks like an airplane.
Oh, that's really nice. I'm going to put that in there too. Ooh, this is one of those things that's got the clacky balls where you swing one and it clacks to
I
the
know
other.
there's a name for it, but I call them clacky balls.
I call it clacky balls. I don't really know what they're called. I could use this on my desk at Wayne Enterprises.
When I go there, usually I sleep all day,
Yeah,
but I don't go.
sometimes I go there and then I just sleep at my desk.
But I don't ask for office supplies. But now I'm inspired to ask for more office supplies.
Maybe I'll get them to get me one of those like quoted date calendars.
Hey, where's the Staples catalog?
I'm going to get a ream of printer paper.
It's 1996. They still got the printer paper with the stuff on the sides.
Oh yeah, for the dot matrix
Dot
stuff.
matrix.
Yeah.
But I'm Batman. I can afford an inkjet printer. They make those, right?
Yeah, I could afford it, but like I could also take it from this place.
Yeah, I should save money more.
I shouldn't spend as much money as I do.
I need more money for my operations at night.
I would love like just Batman having some sort of like existential crisis where he's like, how much money have I spent? Wait, how much?
Wait a minute. I spent a lot of money. I better go look at my books. I'm going to go home.
Alfred.
Hey, Alfred, I didn't do anything tonight, but let's look. Can we look at my books?
Alfred, can we
See
go?
how much we spend?
Alfred, why did you let me spend $15 million on batarangs?
Why?
I realize I go through them.
How much did I spend on this batarang, this bat-shaped rebreather?
Yeah.
This is so much money.
I could have just got the regular one, but I had to get the bat-shaped one, and that was so much more expensive.
I went by the Navy surplus store, and they had them there, and they were like just regular, but they were so much cheaper.
So much cheap. Alfred, why didn't you tell me things could be cheaper?
Fiscally conscious Batman. My favorite Batman.
It's everybody's favorite Batman. I'm surprised he's not broke. So anyway, he goes in and Joker's like, haha, Batman, I'm out. And he like jumps out the window and Batman's like,
Nope.
no. So he like grabs him by the ankle as he's trying to swing across like a zip line, basically.
And then also the bat signal is still up, so you get this image of Batman hanging onto Joker's leg while they're in the middle of this teeth-filled bat.
Yeah, and like people are like looking up from the street to see it.
And they're still laughing, by the way, because the gas is
Yes,
making
'cause
them
the gas is making them all giggle. And so Batman does this like very, I don't know, graceful thing. What does he do? He almost like jumps and
He swings on I think he swings
Maybe he
on
swings.
Joker's leg
he
and
just looks so graceful.
swings
the way
up
he's
onto the
drawn,
roof.
The way he's drawn, he looks so very graceful. doing
Yeah,
this.
that's quite the landing for him.
Yeah, no, it's like his legs are all extended and he's like, I am beautiful. But Joker somehow is also on the roof because he punches him right in the face.
Yeah, as soon as Joker lands. he
And
gets up.
literally splinters that whole mass.
Also, you pointed this out earlier. All these bats are constantly
that's right.
surrounding him.
Yes, because we see Batman like standing
Wearing
up
his
and
rebreather still. Which
still
is,
wearing his rebreather, even though he's on another roof. And just behind him are just all the bats. Just so many bats. I don't know. They just like follow him around or something.
yeah.
How much do you think he spends on those? Like he's like, Alfred, I had to train all these bats. And it cost me a lot of money, but then they like hang out behind me and make me look cool.
Yeah, they don't do anything. Like they don't like bite people and turn them into like vampires or anything.
No, they just show up when I need to stand somewhere.
They kind of just wait on like different rooftops. Like, oh, he's over there.
And I like snap my fingers and they like appear and it's like, ooh, there's Batman. and it's pretty sweet. It's very sweet.
It's very cool. So back
Look
at
how cool I am.
back at the museum, the guards are like, oh fuck, oh shit.
Oh yeah, oh fuck, she got away with it because there she goes in her boat.
Is this Amsterdam? What is this? She's like, it's like the museum was like right on like the fucking water.
That's a really great question. I'm like, okay, so she like boats away, I guess.
Yeah, she boats away, and then Alfred or Batman shows up with Joker and throws him at Gordon's feet. And he's like, "Hey, I know 2 of your men died tonight.
He's like, but I caught you this.
But I caught you this, so you're gonna be okay.
Yeah,
You did a good job.
Also, are there bats behind me?
Yeah.
Do I look cool?
Where are the bats?
Yeah.
They go, fuck, they didn't come here. God, I'm firing them.
God damn it! I thought I trained them properly. You have to give them like enough of a treat, and I just don't have enough room in my belt for all those fruits. I'm assuming these are fruit bats.
Ooh, fruit bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of little snackies in his
Yeah, he's
belt.
got snackies, so the bats do what he says.
Who wants bat snackies?
He's like, well, here you go, all in a night's work or whatever. And Gordon's like, well, not technically, because there was a break-in at the museum. And he just goes, her. And he looks the picture of his face when he says her.
It's quite the scowl.
He's so angry. Like,
Damn it.
I don't know how his facial muscles make that much of a frown. Like, it's intense.
Yeah, he has a good glower going.
Yeah,
in
so
this
he's
book.
just like, her. And so then we cut to her going into her hideout, and there's some dude spying on her for Two-Face, because Two-Face is like, she has to be in some area of town.
What is this? This guy just looks like a regular
Yeah, it's just like a guy in a khaki shirt.
He's just like, oh yeah, hey, I'm a criminal. Yeah, look at me.
Yeah,
Oh no, I think it's the tall guy that was in the band.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
he's like, I actually wear like normal clothes.
I wear
when-
nice sweaters.
when I'm not on stage in my band.
Usually I'm dressed up as an exploding penis.
I was gonna say our cover band, our Three Dog Night cover band, is just called Exploding Penis.
Four Dog Night.
Four Dog
Exploding
Night Exploding Penis.
It's really hard to fit it on the posters.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mouthful, but I think it's important that we keep that legend alive.
Actually, I think it'd be funny if it's like they just call themselves Exploding Penis and it's a Three Dog Night cover band.
I don't understand how there's not a band already called Exploding Penis. There has to be, right?
I mean, somewhere they're not very successful.
No, they're terrible. They're in like, I don't know, Indiana somewhere, and they play like shitty bars, but they're called Exploding Penis.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So they follow. He's watching her go into this building,
And basically, this building is her little. Basically, it's her trophy room. It has like some pictures.
oh, she has a diary here too.
She has a little diary, and then she puts her little house, and she's like, I can come look at this anytime I want and think about the family I always wanted but never had. And then so she starts coming out from like, I don't know, a boarded up, looks like a subway entrance.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what we're looking at. And so she comes out of it and she's like, oh my God, it's you. And it's Two-Face with all of his friends from Four Dog Night. They all have guns. And he's like, time to shoot you, cat.
We're here to execute
Yep.
you because you told me, you saved me.
.exe. Execute.
Yeah, Catwoman.exe.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, he came out and he was like just furious because how dare you?
Yeah, he just didn't really like the idea that she told him what to do. Is basically where this whole thing comes from.
He could just say no, like his friends did.
Like his friends walked away, but he had to get all pissy. He could have just gone and like, I don't know, started robbing the second bank of Gotham or wherever the fuck he does. No, he had to try to murder Catwoman. So yeah, that's where we end. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens next week.
Next issue, the conclusion, Creatures of the Night.
Mhm.
Two quick things I wanted to kind of get into here because we didn't touch upon it, but the letters page is called Copycats.
That's fun.
It's fun. It's also got like this. I just noticed this has like a superimposed like a whip kind of
yeah,
like
it
here.
does.
I just want to read you this one letter. It's actually a good letter.
All right.
Dear Copycats, I have been collecting comics for many years. My wife has gone along with my hobby because she is a good sport. However, she never ever gave comics a try until Catwoman.
Yeah.
Now she grabs each issue from me and wants to know when the next issue is due out. She has also branched out and reads other comic books with me. I really enjoy your work on this series. Now that my wife is reading them too, I just want to say thanks from both of us and keep up the great work. Jerry and Catherine Connell, Birmingham, Alabama.
Aw.
P.S. My wife's nickname is Cat. I wonder if there's a connection.
Oh, that's probably why she's so excited to see Catwoman.
Yeah, and then the response is, undoubtedly.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Good job, guys.
Sure.
That's fun though.
Also, another thing I wanted to point out, they mentioned in here, and I didn't realize this because I do like this guy's art. Mike Parobeck passed away in like 1996, on July of 1996.
Oh.
Due to complications from diabetes, he was just a few days shy of his 31st birthday,
Oh my God.
which was really tragic. But he was the artist in Batman and Robin Adventures.
Oh, okay.
And also there's a JSA series from like the early 90s and he's the artist, and he draws very much like the Batman, like a Paul Dini, like a very square. If you can't see here, I think I'm assuming that these are pictures of his art.
Yeah, they're very like Bruce Timm-esque,
like the really square jaws.
Yeah.
But I remember his JSA book being very, very slick looking, and I remember Wizard talking about it, and I didn't realize he passed away. That
sucks.
Yeah, and it's a very cool article here or thing here in this space from Scott Peterson, the editor of Batman and Robin Adventures.
Yeah, we love that guy. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Also, here just reading about some upcoming Batman or upcoming comics. There's a miniseries called Batman Gordon's Law. I have never heard of that.
I've never heard of that either.
No, that is something new to me.
You know what? There are so many random fucking Batman miniseries that just like, or Elseworlds or whatever that just kind of pop up that aren't like, people don't really talk about them.
There's something I still have never heard of.
Well, there was that one I got the other day that I had never heard of it. I thought, so it's called Detective Number 27. And at first, when I first saw it on my list of things I'm supposed to get for my Batcat collection, I thought, well, I have Detective Comics number 27.
I thought it was just an expanded fancy version of like whatever.
I did too, but no, it is an Elseworld in which Bruce Wayne is detective number 27 and he has to stop a plot that started when Lincoln was assassinated.
Jesus.
And there's been numbered detectives ever since. And it's like so it's like 1939 and he's detective number 27. And it's time for him to stop the plot. And I had never heard of this before. Ever. I had never even seen this book. And even when I searched for it, I couldn't find it. And then I found I found one of them on Mercari. And that's how I ended up getting it, because I had literally never heard of it, like never even seen it. I thought it was something completely different.
Yeah, that was pretty new to me.
Yeah, it's a nice copy though.
Yeah. Next issue, Catwoman Year 2 concludes as the feline fatale joins forces with the worst enemy she wants as a best friend.
I'm assuming that means Batman? What does that mean? Worst enemy she wants as a best friend?
It's a weird way to say it.
That's a weird way to say it.
It's an end.
You can't just say with the Dark Knight.
Yeah, you can't just say with a man, or just, I don't know, just find a better way to say it. It's clunky. It's an end to the beginning of the middle in Catwoman number 40 by Munch, Ballant, and Pennington.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to do it for this week's episode of this week's issue. Catwoman of Volume 2, number 39 from November 1996. Thanks for listening, everybody. Find us on our socials. Find us, we got Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, Find us on Facebook. Find us on YouTube at Worst Collection Ever. That's the title. It's the channel.
Yep.
It's got all the old episodes up there, and you can check those out. There's a playlist you can set yourself up with which has a regularly updating episodes from the newest and everything like that. So that way you could just get the newest episodes, and just like you would as on your podcast. And if you're on your podcast catcher, your Spotify's, your Apple Podcasts, whatever, please rate and review this podcast and tell us what you think. Thank you for all those reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
That was really cool to see.
Fun.
Maybe I did read those before, but I don't remember seeing those because of 2025. That's recent. So I was obvious this year. So I was like, oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, always good.
Always good to see that. So, and also worstcollectionever@gmail.com. Please send us notes of sorts and, let us know what you think of Four Dog Night.
Also, do you believe that penis rumor? Let me know.
The answer is yes.
The answer is no. The answer is that is a tall tale. If you're a doctor and want to tell me how that happened, please. Worst Collection Ever.
Professionals that listen to the show, please.
Worstcollectionever@gmail.com.
If you're
any studies you can reference that I could read, I would love that, because this makes literally no sense.
We all know that you listen to this in the operating room.
Of course you do. Why not? Why wouldn't you listen to this in the operating room?
As you're saving lives and cutting into things and doing things.
Cutting into things.
Yeah, just the doctors,
I know.
So thanks again for listening, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye.